everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are taking a look at the Bateria Power's 20A MPPT Solar Charge Controller. It is suitable for 12 volt, 24 volt, gel, AGM, or lithium iron phosphate batteries. It can handle up to 20 amps of current, which is suitable for small to medium-sized solar systems. It has an intelligent 3-stage charging system to either equalize, float, or boost charge batteries. It has overcharge protection, over temperature protection, reverse polarity, over current, over voltage, short circuit, and discharge protections. Now, it is easy to mount via these mounting holes, and the mounting screws are provided. It is also highly portable due to its mini size of 150 millimeters by 79 millimeters and its plug-and-play connectivity design. It has an LCD display screen that shows the battery voltage and the charge current, the temperature, error messages, and also the type of battery and its voltage, whether it's 12 volts or 24 volts. There's also the LED indicators for the battery state of charge, charging status, and the battery type. And we have a single button interface for the settings. We have the input side on the left and the output side on the right. So it is a very easy to use charge controller, especially for beginners like myself. Now it comes with 130 millimeter SAE connectors on both sides, and it also comes with 2 SAE to open wire connectors for you to add whatever connector you want to use. I've soldered on an XC60 connector on one of them to use with my applications. Now I also got this SAE to MC4 connector cable for the input side to connect directly to the MC4 connectors that are already on the solar panels. Now the MC4 connectors are simple in that they can only be connected in one way, male to female and female to male, but they are assumed to travel in just one direction from the solar panel to whatever. So when connecting them, the color of the wires can get reversed. So as you can see, the red wire goes on to being the black wire. So make sure you follow the wires for correct polarity. And that is one of the reasons why these wire connectors also come with a reverse polarity connector. So as you can see now, the red wire is continuously the red wire. But mind you, at the end of the connector, the MC4 connectors are reversed polarity. So to set up the controller to charge up a battery, connect the wires that are necessary on the output side of the controller and connect it to a battery. This will allow the controller to power up. It'll show you the battery voltage and the incoming amps on the LCD display screen, in which there is no current because there is no input. We have the charge status LED indicators of the battery in 25% increments, and they are all solid. If it is charging, they will be blinking. And we have the LED indicator for the type of battery. Short press the menu button or the set and enter button to cycle through the menu. We have the temperature in degrees Celsius and degree Fahrenheit. We have error messages, the voltage option and the type of battery, and back to the battery voltage and the incoming current. Long press to change the type of battery. As you can see, the LED light is blinking. Short press to choose from gel, AGM, or lithium iron phosphate. Long press to set. Now short press to choose the voltage of the battery, 12 volts or 24 volts. 12 volts, long press to set. That is it. Just like that, we are ready to hook up the input side of the controller. Okay, so here we have the NERS-V 100 watt portable solar panel on a table, and I have the battery, the charge controller, and the wiring all set up, ready to be connected. So make sure that the polarity is correct and then connect the MC4 connectors. So as you can see, the red wire goes on to become black, but this is still the positive wire. So you need to connect it to the positive wire from the solar panel. And this will be the positive wire, and they will match. And even though this is red in color, it is actually the negative wire going into the input for the charge controller. So it's going to connect to the negative wire coming out from the solar panel. Just like that. Now, it is said that the solar panel should be the last to connect and first to disconnect on a system. And the negative should be the last to connect and first to disconnect as well. And now you see that the percentage state of charge indicator LED is showing the status of charge, and the LCD display is showing the battery voltage and the incoming amps. Short press to cycle through the menu to make sure all is well. Check to see if there are any error messages. No errors. If there are any error messages, find out what they are and make the corrections. So the 100% efficiency of the MPPT, or the maximum power point tracking system, will perform its magic and maximize the input power from the solar panel and convert it to the best voltage to get the maximum current to the battery, even in less than ideal conditions. So if you have a 24 volt system setup, then all you gotta do is set the charge voltage to the 24 volts instead of the 12 volts. So the maximum PV open circuit voltage for a 12 volt system is 30 volts. And for a 24 volt system is 60 volts. And the maximum solar input power for a 12 volt setup is 300 watts. And for a 24 volt setup is 600 watts. So that's how much this controller can handle. So it is definitely for a small to a medium size solar charging system. But because of its compact size and the plug and play SAE connectors instead of open wires to connect like other MPPT charge controllers, it is easy to pack it up and take it with you, especially if you are traveling and have portable solar panels and you need a charge controller. Now, I especially like the fact that after it has done its job charging up the batteries during the day, it can be disconnected from the solar panel and used as a battery monitor when a load is connected to the batteries. So that'll do it then for this video of the Bateria Power's 20 amp MPPT charge controller. I thank you so much for tuning in and watching. Have a great day, and we'll see you again next time.